Good evening, folks. Welcome back to another Wednesday night live stream. Really do appreciate you being here. If you're here on the replay, jump down below and say boo. Otherwise, if you're here watching live, jump over to the live chat, say hi, have some banter with some of the other folks here, or ask a question, whatever floats your boat. Appreciate you being here, and I'm pretty excited because we have finally hit over $5,000. Actually, we're on almost 5,500, and that's a big thank you to each and every single one of you. Whether you've just been here hanging out in the comments and just supporting, just the live in general, or maybe you have been donating, or maybe you've been donating every week. Well, we're definitely making a big dent. So thank you so much. And I'm excited to share. We've got the PlayStation 4 tonight. We've got a whole bunch of goodies tonight. So get excited for that. If you are wondering, what are we talking about? Well, I'm talking about the fundraiser that we're doing for B4VK Kids. So we're raising money for them. They actually provide all the basically the My Essential backpacks for the kids that go into displaced, situations where they're pulled from home. They go into the foster care system, or maybe there's been a situation at home, and in the middle of the night they get pulled from, their families for whatever strange reason or unfortunate reason, and this backpack or the backpacks are then given to the carer and to the child to give them the support that they need for basically like a 2-week cycle. Not saying that it'll only last them for 2 weeks, but it's probably got enough goods to keep them afloat on a 2-week cycle, with clothes and toys and things like that. So, yeah, that's what we've been raising money for, and we still have a long way to go, and we've only got a little amount of time left, but we are making a good dent. So I just wanted to say a big thank you to everyone for that. We'll say hi to everyone, and then I'll start to show you some of the goodies that we've got. But if you want to jump into the raffle, now's your chance. It closes in, jeepers, not very long at all, about 30 minutes. So jump into that. Just make sure the link's working. It is. And we'll see who's here, and then I'll show you what we've got on offer for tonight. We've got a lot, lots of opportunity, and we're almost doing better than the Switch this week, actually. So there's a lot of entrants. So there's going to be some very happy and some very disappointed people. And actually, if you didn't know, with the raffle, if you actually enter and you don't win first place, you still have the opportunity to win second place. You could actually win first, second, and third place, because if you purchase more than one ticket, you have multiple entrants. So yeah, there's lots of opportunity today. So make sure you do jump in, even if it's $5, right? It makes it so many people have entered with $5 and they've walked away with the prize. All right, so we've got Justin in the house. How you doing, sir? So Justin is one of our I guess sponsors, donors for the whole charity work that we're doing. He's been providing a lot of goods, and we've actually got a couple of his pop vinyls that we're giving away tonight as well for some of the runner-ups. So hope you're doing well, mate. Hope you do. I believe you were unwell last week. Hope you're all back to tip-top shape. We have Secondhand Guy eating some pizza. Love it. We have Johnny Boy Friends as well. Cock-a-doodle-doo. All the lifestyle legends here in the coop. 5K reach. Well done. Thank you, sir. I love your messages. Crack me up. I appreciate you, buddy. We've got Eddie in the house. How you doing, sir? Hope you're doing well. We missed you last week. We've got the Story Merchant in the house. How you going? Let's go. Thank you for being here and hanging out. We've got Jen. How you doing, Jen? Thanks for being here. Dion, my man. What's up, bro? How you doing? Oh, we have Anthony all the way from the Gold Coast with the family. Love it. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Thanks for being here. We got Christian. Hello and congrats on 5K. Thank you, sir. Still got a long way to go, but I'm like, you can hear it in my voice. I'm very happy that we finally hit this number. So thank you. Wendy, what's cracking? How you doing? Johnny Boy is only here for the meat tray. It would have been pretty cool to give away a meat tray. Oh, I was actually trying to work on getting some coffee, like, with a 6-month subscription of coffee, but it didn't happen. But hey, I tried. Hey, Drew, my man, what's up? Hello, gang. Good luck, everyone. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. And we have Mel and Otis in the house. How we doing, team? What's up? How are we doing? How is everyone anyway? Like, how's the week been? I mean, if you're in Melbourne, it has been wild for the last week. Crazy weather. I'm actually very happy that it's calmed down, because we had no power for 24 hours, and we're back in action. We got power back yesterday just in time for Nacho Night, but it has been crazy. The amount of people that have lost trees and damage and all those different things. We actually were fine. We just didn't have power for a bit. So very grateful for that. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing okay, being safe. the weather's been pretty extreme in a lot of places in Australia at the moment, but I can only speak for myself because that's what I've experienced. So I hope you're all doing well. Oh yeah, second-hand guy was saying that his shed roof blew off. Yeah, that's cheapest. It's just, we did actually almost lose the pool shed that actually elevated out of the ground, but Dad was able to get that all sorted. But jeepers, it's been wild, absolutely wild. If anyone does have any questions, by all means, please go ahead and ask away. I do have a couple of questions, but quickly we'll get to what we've got. I'll just see what Justin said. Feeling a lot better this week. Very windy. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm glad you're getting better, mate. So the prizes tonight. If you've been living under a rock and you have no idea what we've been doing, tonight we have this PlayStation 4 brand new 500 gigabyte. I believe it is the slim version. It's jet black. That's brand new, sealed. That's going to one lucky individual. Then we have for the runner-ups, which I don't have, they're digital. But we have the, let me bring it up here. We have some tickets to the day, a day on the green. Let me just share this. So the Teskey Brothers, Band of Horses, and a few other folks in there. So I will be frank, those tickets, there's 2 tickets up for grabs, and it's for one person for 2 tickets. That is Melbourne. So if you can't get to Melbourne, if you win this and you can't get to Melbourne, like maybe you're in Queensland, I do have an alternative thing for you. It doesn't mean you can just win it and swap it. It's only for those that are not in Melbourne. I've got a little surprise for you if that's the case. And then what we'll end up doing is I'll have to manually pull out all the Victorian people. We'll do a spin, or we'll do a duck race, and get that out for one of the Victorian folk or Melbourne folk. But if you are in Queensland or Perth or somewhere else, I'll exchange it for something else, which I'll talk about that if that happens. So we'll worry about that in a bit. I love it. Flights and accommodation included. Cheeky. That's why I'm explaining it very clearly. And then we've got some additional prizes. We've got the books like usual. We do have a couple of pop vinyls that have come through from Justin as well. These are just 2. We've got more of these next week as well, but we've got 2 from The Office. And then we've also got a couple of other books and bobs as well. We've got a signed Neverland's graphic novel and a little book of Lego Ideas Space that came from 2 Aussie thrifters. So there's still going to be a lot of these smaller gifts that we'll be giving away between now and the end of the whole event, which is on the 29th of September. So we don't have many weeks left. It's all going very, very quick. A spot on the couch and van ride. Love it. Hey, Chris, my kids loved opening the package from last week. Big Dad points out, you're welcome, mate. You're welcome. Did you get any big hits? But I guess sometimes it's just the excitement, isn't it? Just being able to open them up and share those moments together. And that's why I love opening them for other people now, because we get so many more hits for other people. And usually when I'm opening, I don't get them. So it's a jam-packed night. 9 o'clock, we will do that. And in lead up to that, we'll just kind of chit-chat, answer any questions. And then after that, we've got some giveaways for the public. If you want to jump into that, the link's in the description. And for members, if you join up and be a member, go over to the community tab, and there is a link there that you can access and jump into the membership giveaway as well. It's just some Pokemon cards. So folks, we're running out of time quick. Like, we've only really got 3 weeks left until the main event. And if you haven't signed up for the main event, well, what are you doing? You really got to get involved with that too, because there's also the $1,500 bag, and we've got some Nike shoes. We've got another console, and there's probably some more Pokemon stuff in there. And that's only $5 a pop to jump in. Or you can have some Pokemon cards open for you or some friends or some family members, and that will cost $15. Every $5 you do donate, though, when making an entrance to this live event, will get you an opportunity to win the door prize, which is that $1,500 authenticated handbag, it's a beautiful bag, absolutely beautiful. So get involved with that. If anyone has questions about all this, more than happy to answer as well. I know it can be a little bit overwhelming, but folks, get into it. There's only 100 packs of Pokemon if you're interested. Otherwise, you can just buy a ticket, or you can buy 10 tickets for $5 as well each. So get involved with that too. That'd be great, please. All right. So what's happening, folks? What's been happening? How we all doing? We've got some frogs and crickets in the background, if you can hear them just. Any news, anything exciting? It's almost school holidays. Well, here in Victoria anyway. It would have been next week. It would have been next week that I was doing my 50K, which is a bit unfortunate because obviously of my injury, I had to pull out of that. So that's a bit frustrating because I was, reminiscing with some photos of last year and the couple of years before that, and definitely something that I do miss. But at the moment, I'm currently just doing a bit of riding and just taking it easy as I recover and just get back into a groove, I guess. Hey, we got John in the house. How you doing, mate? Thanks for being here. For those that don't know, John is, well, he's both my business partner and he's also my lister. So for our business, for our Pro List Assist, he's the team lead, and we have a team of, I think we've got 5 or 6 now, and he manages them on a day-to-day basis for our listing service, and he's also my lister, and he does an absolute wonderful job. Actually, he's probably one of the main reasons, and John knows this, of why we've been able to elevate the business so much this year, because he's given me time back. So appreciate you, John. Hope you're doing well, buddy. It's also been pretty crazy over there in the Philippines as well, I believe, with typhoons and weather, and just, I believe there was an earthquake today as well. Man, it's just crazy. Absolutely crazy. All right, we did have a couple of questions come through. Keeping in mind, we've only got 15 minutes till we get into the raffle. And there's some really good questions, actually. I really do appreciate when these questions come through. I'll answer this first one here. This one came through from Wendy, and she gave it to me in advance. She actually asked me, do I organize sales coupons in advance for your store or only as required? This is a very interesting question. And so there's actually, I don't have it up on screen. I don't think I can even share it. I've got a, I can probably talk through it though. Don't know if I'll be able to share it. So I've got, at the start of the year, I think I shared it in a video. I basically built this discount plan, and this isn't using vouchers or anything, but basically using a level of discount process where when I list something after 6 weeks, I would drop the price. After 8.5 weeks, I'll drop the price. After 13 weeks, I'll drop the price, and et cetera, et cetera. And that's just really to help move old stock. But what I also do is I've actually changed it up a little bit. I've started to now just focus, rather than just doing the price drop, I'm either doing markdown sales as that price drop, just because it brings in more attention, or I'm doing coupons as the sale, because again, it just elevates the business. I mean, like the traffic into the store, and I find that people then like to kind of double down with some of those discounts. So like they might see some stuff with 30% off, so they buy a couple of other things, and it brings down their cost, for them justifying it for themselves. So people buy with emotion and then justify with logic. So a lot of the time they see it and they justify it by saying, oh, well, I can get it this cheap, it's worth it. So to answer your question short, Wendy, it's kind of like, yes, I'm always running a sale or a coupon or something every month. Sometimes it's very particular to only clothing. It might only be books. But that's really the approach I do. I have things running all the time, which are kind of like buy multiple items and get a discount. And that's just more so to get people to buy multiple items. So you'd have to buy 5 items to get 33% off or something like that. And that just brings more traffic in. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome, Wendy. I had a question from Christian. Think you'll ever go back to working for someone else or a different job in the future outside of reselling? No. Like if I had to do that, it would probably be because I hit rock bottom and I have to start from zero again. And when I took this whole, if you want to say, gamble or chance on myself, when I started 4 years ago, it's changed a lot since then, like how I expected all this to play out. But I kind of worked out, like, if I did not make any money, how long could I survive? And to be honest, I didn't have to tap into those reserves. I actually only tapped into the reserves this year when I started to actually do more capital investment into the business to elevate it. So I haven't had to use those reserves for the entirety of basically 3.5 years. So, even if like we did have a lull in the business and we've never had a negative month of profit, it would have to be like constant, like, 3-4 years of just no profit. And that's not the case. We continue to grow. And even this month that just went, August, and the month before, we've done our best months ever back to back. And I'm talking profit wise. So, it's getting to the position where, no, thinking about going back to work for someone else, no way. I would do everything in my power to try and avoid that. And I have been doing it. That's why I work so hard at what I'm doing, because I don't want to do that. And the only reason we're starting to get a bit of an uptick now is because the stuff that I invested into the business over the last 6 to 12 months is now starting to pay dividends, because processes are up. We've got workflows better. We're starting to see all those things come into full play. We've got better things in play in order, in terms of I'm not doing the stuff I was doing 6-12 months ago, which means my time is being spent better. So I'm making more money for the business in different ways, working on different relationships, working on different deals. Yeah, no, 100%. I would. I mean, I can't say that I would never do it, because if the circumstance came up, well, of course I would have to do it. But nah, I will try and do every single thing to make sure I didn't have to do that. The other question that I had come through was two more. I had one come from Jaden. Jaden's been winning so much over the last few weeks. What are your top 3 favorite books of all time? Now, I think if it was my favorite book, for me personally, it would probably be The Alchemist. Absolutely love that book. But I think there's a whole bunch of books here, and I've prepared something a little. I used to share this every week, actually. These are the main books that I always recommend to other people, because I feel like they've probably had some of the bigger impacts in my life, but there's a lot of other books as well. There's quite a few, but the E-Myth Revisit is probably the key one. The Cash Flow Quadrant, Rich Dad Poor Dad, Profit First is a big one, and 4-Hour Work Week as well. But yeah, there's a few other ones as well. It probably depends on the lens, but I think from a personal, individual perspective, it would have to be The Alchemist. That would probably be my favorite one there. Well, why did that not disappear? There we go. We've got AFL Fan Crows 1991. Hey, Chris, how are you going today? I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well, mate. Thanks for swinging by. And then we had a question coming from Tash. This is a really random question. Do you plan to stay living where you are, travel, or live in a tiny house? I think it was just kind of giving the broad perspective. So it's interesting you say about the tiny house. So Carla and I, we actually went to the tiny house expo. Must have been about almost a year ago now, or the start of the year. I can't remember. And had a look at all that, because it does interest us. We would love to live on, a bit more land and have animals and things like that. But that's a bit further down the line. So the tiny house is obviously a cheaper option. The problem with tiny houses is, which we learned quite a lot of detail about, was they're very hard to actually get the permits for, to put them in places which are, are allowed by councils. And it's very different depending on states. It's very different depending on locations and, local governments and councils. So it's definitely something we would consider. But I think now, while we're building the business, obviously that depends on where the warehouse is and all those different things, as it grows, that will need to be kind of centered close to that. Or if we did move, we need to be able to find something that's a like for like to be able to grow the business in that sense. But in the longer run, hopefully we're working less, and we can travel more, or and go to different places. But that's, definitely not in the short term, unfortunately. But a really good question, Tash. It was kind of random. Not sure if you're here tuning in. Maybe you'll get on the replay, but thanks for asking. Really do appreciate it. Yeah. How's everyone else's week been? What has been happening? Just checking if there's nothing else here on the side. So I've actually got, I've said this to a few people. I've got 1, 2, 3 screens in front of me. So I got my split screen, one which is actually the back end of me recording, doing this live, so I can see everything. And then I've got one on the side, which is all the stuff that I share. And then I've also got my iPad, which gives me a bit of control of the chat, just in case I need to jump in there for any other reason, or if something disconnects here, I've got the backup on the side. Did I sneak in a thrift this week? No, I have not. I haven't thrifted for a couple of weeks, not since Cammy Boy. I do need to do a drop off at Savers at some stage. Just got some stock to drop off. I mean, some bags to drop off. But really don't need to. I would love to just to chill. Might do one for a quick little chill or something in between whatever. But haven't been going to source. That's for sure. I mean, we've had so much stock coming through. It's been rewarding, but I'm still working on a few other little things because I'll need stock again probably by middle of October, early November. But yeah, I mean, no, I haven't done a thrift for a couple of weeks, mate. It's I'm trying not to, because at the end of the day, even though I say like I don't need to go to a thrift shop to source, which I don't, if I go in there, of course I'm going to source, but I don't really want to tie my money up on those things unless they're bolos and stuff. So I'm finding I can spend my time better and get a better bang for buck because, if I'm working at the shop, we're able to, leverage my time. And I think that speaks for itself because, ever since I made the transition from not thrifting each week, I used to spend 4 to 5 hours thrifting a week. And now that's back in the business. And literally we have doubled our numbers since January in terms of revenue, and profit is actually increased almost by 3 times. So really, really, yeah, if I'm doing it, I'm probably trying to just make sure we're doing it for, for fun reasons and not spending too much time doing it. Like I said, the ones when I've done in the city, it's because I've gone there and I've needed to spend 2 hours. So it makes sense to do it, but I'm not really going out of my way through the week unless there's like a 50% sale or something. Hey Christopher, do you think DVDs or CDs used to? Do I think DVDs and CDs and VHS? Yeah, 100%. I mean, it comes down to research. Just like clothing, there's a lot of clothing items which just are not worth selling, and same for DVDs, CDs, and VHS. But then there's some amazing things that will do really well, like tapes, like cassette tape, not even a VHS. I've sold. I think the best one I sold was like $45, $55. So like they exist, but you just got to do the research and understand, what it is you're selling and who's buying it, and is it worth your time? If you're getting them for free and you're able to sell them for $20, I think it's worth it. But if it's taking 150 days for that item to sell, it's probably not worth it. Yes, they do have a 40% off sale tomorrow. I did see that. We might be dropping stuff off, and we might have an hour to kill between something, but I'm not intentionally going there. Yeah. If it happens, it happens. Actually, I'm not sure what time they're open till tomorrow. If they're open till a bit later, I might get there. But no, the focus is at the shop tomorrow. That will be the plan. I'd rather a 50% off, to be honest. Actually, I like the one where they do, if you spend $75 or more, you get 30% off, because then it's the whole store. Those ones are really good. What do you think the oldest item in my store is, and how long has it been up? I was actually looking at this today when I was doing my my clearance, and I can tell you, I've got the oldest is, and this one I haven't refreshed it because it's a multi-quantity listing. It's been in there for over 1 year and 4 months. And I've sold half of them. I started with 28 and I've got 13 left, and they're radios. And they've been really good. I paid $2 a piece for those. I got them in an op shop. Paid $2 a piece. I'm competing with good guys on them. So they, every so often, I think when they go out of stock, mine is the next one that jumps up. And I'll sell like 3 within the same week, and then they don't sell for like 3 months. So yeah. No, not too bad. Just little portable radios, brand new, and they're really, really random. Yeah, I think after that, if I'm looking through, I've got stuff. Again, it's my multi-quantity stuff. I've got stuff that sits there, has been sitting there for 11 months, but I probably sell 2 of those a month. And then I've got, that's with some shirts and some pants. That's just new with tag stuff. So they tend to sit longer, but I also I play it sensibly, so I actually don't have all the quantity on there And then when it gets to lower, I up the quantity again. So yeah, that's probably the longest. I'm looking at this. It goes 11 months, 10 months, 9 months, 9 months, 9 months. Then it jumps down to 8 months. And that's the stuff that I've actually just put on sale today. A whole bunch of stuff just to continue to move it through. Which we actually had a big sale in August to move some of that as well, which was really good. All right, just anxious of time, guys. You've got 3 minutes if you want to jump into the raffle. More than happy to answer any more questions as we go through and do everything. I'm just giving everyone a final chance to jump in if you did want to get into the raffle. We'll see if any more people have jumped in. Oh wow, we've had more people jump in. Jeepers! All right, this is good. This is what I want to see. So that's beautiful. Once the time ticks over, I will I'll update the dollar amount, and then we'll do the roll and see how many who's going to win. So if you haven't jumped in, please, now's your chance. You've got a couple of minutes. If by the time you're probably hearing that, there's a bit of a delay, so do not delay. Do not delay. I can see last minute people jumping in. Thank you so much for getting involved, and I hope. Look, I wish everyone could win, but it's not the case, is it? Yeah, 500 days. I mean, look, it is a long theme, but like because they sell and tick over, I'm not too fussed by them. But yeah, I'm happy with it. Did you get the TV you were looking at? And if so, what? Yeah, I did get it. I did get it actually. You can probably see it in the corner of my screen right there, in the reflection of Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong. Carla's playing PlayStation at the moment. Yeah, it was great. It's just a Kogan. Can't remember the model, but yeah, really good. I was happy with it. It's been great. I think the TV that I had before this, I hadn't upgraded it for so long. It was I think it was only doing wasn't even doing full HD. Yeah, so it was a nice upgrade to 4K. 1 minute, folks. Yeah, it is the same as yours. I remember because I sent it to you and you said, yep, that's the one. 1 minute, folks. It is the same as yours. All right. Oh, we've had a few more people jump in. Thank you. I'm going to start to update this, and we'll see what the dollars has come to, and then we'll draw the entrance. So it's probably 9 o'clock now. Is it 9 o'clock? Almost. 30 seconds. I'm going to start to update these dollars, and we'll see those come through. So you can just see the tally update, which is always very exciting. It's probably one of the funnest parts of the night, just getting to see it update in real time. Of course, I can see it all on the tool that it gets put through, but I love to track it manually as well. So I just have all the data points. I've done this every year so we can kind of reflect and see what's working, what isn't working, how much people spend, and what really drives up the purchases. And today, obviously, the PlayStation has done a really good job in getting you guys to jump in. Anthony said went to 6 op shops this week, mostly for personal items. The small op shops were very, very cheap. Yeah, awesome. Okay, I've never thrifted in the Gold Coast or Queensland, so I can't really give any insight on that actually. But I'm glad you've been able to get out and have some fun, and get some personal items. That's always fun. Hopefully for like collections or something. All right, that is everything. Everyone has jumped in now. Just make sure that this is tallying up correctly. Yep, that looks pretty good to me. All right, let me update this. Wow, I'm super grateful for everyone jumping in and making this happen tonight, folks. Because at the start of today, we were at 5,000, and now we're on $5,565. So thank you. Forest Science, how's the podcast going? The podcast is going great. So if those I don't know, if you're new here, I do have a podcast called Further Your Lifestyle, and every Sunday it comes out at 9 a.m., whether it's on YouTube or audio. If that sounds like something you're interested in, yeah, I do have the podcast. It's going really great. Actually, it's probably doing better than it ever has. Since I moved it to the YouTube, it's picked up a lot better, and I'm able to, connect with people on a more meaningful conversation, I guess, in that perspective. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. This part's always the nerve-wracking part. My heart starts to elevate because it's it gets quite nerve-wracking. Am I getting any guests? Look, the reason why I pulled back on doing guests was because I wanted to reprioritize my time. I have a plan for more guests, but I would really like to do that in the flesh, and that's part of a goal that I'm working towards making happen. So until then, I'm kind of just buckling down and kind of using the Further Your Lifestyle story to match up with me furthering my own lifestyle. And then hopefully start to meet up with some of the previous guests again, catch up with them of how, how they've been for the last 2-3 years. And because I spoke to a lot of people on the start of their journey, it'd be great to catch up with them and see, how far they've come. Right. So like there's some really amazing people like Clara Kim. She has the woodworking shop. She's blown up. She's doing amazing. Of course, they're over in the US, but there's some really exciting things that I have a plan for, but it's just going to take time. So I'm just, just banging it out one episode at a time for now. All right, let's get this happening. So what will happen is when I open up this, I think that's right. Let me just make sure this is correct. There'll be a little, if you haven't been here before, there'll be basically a little ticker that comes up on screen and we'll be able to see who wins. Let me just get this, make sure that's the right page. Raffle draws, that's what I want. Okay, so these are all the prizes. So we've got the PlayStation 4, we've got the Teskey Brothers, 2 tickets that go for the one winner, and then we've got all the runner-up prizes that will come through as well. So the first winner will be getting the PlayStation 4. So we're going to do that right now. So wishing everyone luck. I'm super nervous. This is crazy. So good luck, everyone. Making sure this is showing up on screen. Yes, it is. Where's the spin happen? It should happen just here. All right, here we go. Let's pick the winner for the PlayStation 4 500 gigabyte. Let's go. And it should spin. There we go. Jeepers, there's a lot. And the winner is, this is the same winner as last week, which makes sense because they did spend $100. So Lala A has won the PlayStation 4. That's incredible. They've taken over from Jaden. Jaden for like 3 weeks, I think, won the grand prize. The prior to that was secondhand guy. He was winning stuff. He actually won, I think, was it you, Anthony, that you won the first place, the second place, and then you even won the members draw as well. So congratulations. Now we've got the 2 tickets for the Teskey Brothers. And it'll be funny if they win this as well, because they did purchase the most tickets, but let's find out. 2 tickets for the Teskey Brothers. Let's go. They did. They won that as well. That's crazy. So when you buy lots of tickets, this is how you win. Oh, jeepers. Well, that's that's good for the individual, but it's bad for everyone else. All right, now we've got the 3 runner-up prizes. So the first will be the 2 pop vinyls, which are these ones here. So that these will go out to the first individual. 2 pop vinyls. Here we go. Oh, need to put the spin. All right, Bronwyn. Bronwyn has won the 2 pop vinyls. Congratulations, Bronwyn. It's funny, Bronwyn's at Backpack for Vic Kids. I saw her today. And as soon as I walked in the door, she was like, I just signed up because I really want the tickets. And, well, I'm sorry you didn't get the tickets, but you did get the pop vinyls of The Office. So this is Ryan Howard and Angela Martin. So congratulations, Bronwyn. I can probably bring them to you for next week if you want. Anyway, I'll chat to you later. The next winner for the 2 books is, haven't shown these books off yet. We've got, so this is actually a book called Neverlanders. This was actually donated by Backpack for Vic Kids as well. And it's actually signed by the author. We were donated this one from at Backpacks that was donated to Backpacks, and Backpacks donated to me to give away. And then you'll also get this Lego Space book as well. This one was donated by 2 Aussie thrifters when they gave all the Pokemon stuff. So let's see who has won those books. And the winner for the books is Beck. Well done, Beck. Beck was actually the one, I'm pretty sure if I'm correct, you won the, was it you that won the Formula One? Might not have been you. Maybe you won something else. I can't remember. But congratulations, Beck. I'll get those out to you. And then our final winner tonight, which will be for the good old Gary V 12.5 book. This is a really good book. Like, I mean, asking for book recommendations. If you run a business, this is a really important book to read. So we've been giving away these each week. These came from 2 Aussie thrifters. So thank you, 2 Aussie thrifters. The winner for this one is we need like the elevator music. Oh, Lala A again. Wow, jeepers. Well, folks, when you very grateful because there are some people that have put in a lot of money to win and they won. So congratulations to everyone. That's insane. That's just wow. All right. Well, I mean, it's like a buzzkill for those that all signed up, and then someone comes through and sweeps through and takes heaps. But congratulations. Hey, Chris, thank you. Oh, hey, Beck, have been here hiding in the background. Thank you very much. You're so welcome. Thanks for jumping in. I mean, that's the way we like it, right? Like, you look, I mean, people join these. You don't have to join the chat. You don't have to hang out. Like, you know, some people can't even make it to the stream, but they purchase the raffle tickets. At the end of the day, the money's going to Backpack for Vic Kids, whether you're in the live stream or not. For the main event, you know, people can purchase tickets for the main event. You don't have to be at the main event. Like, they're just virtual tickets. But what I will be doing is I will be doing some giveaways in the live stream of that main event to try and entice more people to do donations. So I'll be trying to make it interactive as possible. 100% saving on postage. Forest Finance, will you reveal the mystery donor of the PlayStation 4 now? For sure. It was me. I purchased it myself. It actually showed it up on screen if you didn't see it already. Right there. Donated by myself. So I picked this up from, I think it was Big W? No, JB. JB had them on clearance at 50% off. Actually, I think it was more than 50%. So I purchased a few of them actually. And yeah, I didn't want to give this away until we hit the $5,000 mark because I wanted to make sure that we're working towards it. And yeah, so, you know, all my YouTube money at the moment is going into making a lot of these prizes possible. A lot of this is also coming from Backpack sponsors, like Backpack for Vic Kids sponsors and supporters as well. And then we've had quite a lot of people jump in, such as Justin, 2 Aussie thrifters, Johnny Boy even donated some stuff. And there's been some really amazing gifts that have come through, which we've been cycling through, of course. And yeah, I'm very grateful for that. But unfortunately, there were some big companies that we reached out to and we didn't get the results we expected. Some of them didn't respond. Some of them said they would respond, and we kept going on and on. And after our meetings together, I said, hey, look, stuff, I'll just go buy stuff. Like, because at the end of the day, we're trying to do it to leverage it to, you know, to make more money. And I can guarantee you that it was well worth buying the PlayStation because, you know, tonight alone, just tonight, we have raised, you know, if I have a look, we've done $639 tonight alone. So I'm very, very happy to be able to see that what I've, you know, obviously donated has made that huge return. So thanks for asking, Forrest. All right, we're going to do some giveaways now. So if you have signed into the giveaways, we'll do that. If you don't know how to do that, jump down into the description below, just on the video. I can probably put the link in quickly. It won't be there very long, but I'll chuck in the public giveaway link if anyone wants to jump in for some Pokemon cards, and we'll give those away. So we'll do that if anyone wants to jump in. But at the moment, we've got how many people? We've got 15 people in the public giveaway. So let's get the wheel out, do a spin, and give some cards away. And if anyone has questions as we continue through, more than happy to answer anything. Where is the names? All right, we'll do the first spin. Here we go. This is for, I need to make this a bit, there we go. For the first first public giveaway. And we have your family, man. Always winning. I've got a big stash for him because he's been away. Anthony MC has won. We'll do the next spins as well. I'll just get them all off the bat straight away. I'll just double check that no one else has jumped in. All right, we've had 3 more people jump in, so I'll add them to the spinning wheel. Thank you. We just had these names jump in. Beat the Fire, Beck, and Ellison. I'm not even going to try. All right, let's spin for winner number 2. Oh, second-hand guy. Both the Anthony's winning. And then we'll do the third public giveaway. I'll just check if there's anyone else. Looks like no one else has jumped in, so we'll just do a quick spin. Here we go. And Dion. Dion's also a regular winner as well. Congratulations. Excuse me. Oh, and folks, Forrest just dropped a new video. I haven't watched it yet, mate. Actually, sorry, I started watching it, and we were seeing your dog and your kid running around in the room, making you lose any sense of focus. But folks, go check out his new video. I haven't watched it yet in detail, but I love his thumbnail and the little graphics that he puts on it. It's always very, very, very cool and retro and nostalgic. All right, Anthony. MC, let's open up. So we've got some Temporal Forces, and we've got Paradox Rift as well. Oh, you're welcome, mate. You're welcome. Oh, I was meant to say it earlier when you jumped on, but yeah, totally forgot. All right, let's see what we can get. Any magic? Little Grubbin. We got a little Frostmoth, Noctowl, Fortress, Full Metal Lab, Go Lurk, Ekans, Buddy Poffin. Ooh, nice. All right, nice little hit there. Congratulations. Add that to your pile. So what else has been happening, folks? How's things? We've only got a couple more weeks left of these. I'll still be doing streams after that, but the streams will change a little bit. And we've got the main event coming up on the 29th. And what else is happening for everyone else? Anything exciting? Anyone going away in the holidays? Or, I mean, I know Anthony's away at the moment. They're up in Gold Coast on holidays. Little Spinder, Nimble, Ali Kid, Iron Bundle, Techno Radar, Counter Catcher, Lissygore, and all right, Phoebus. He's a little sus. Very sus. Oh, I'm pretty sure this is a good card. I'm pretty sure this is a really good card. Let's have a look. I'll bring it up on screen. Where we got here? Okay, it's not. It's only worth. It's not as much. I thought it was going to be worth more. So if you see here, it's 12, 18, 29, 29. Yeah. But still, these cards, I think this is a card worth holding on to because all these full art trainers usually tend to spike up a little bit over the longer period of time. So just keep that in mind. That's my personal opinion anyway. Justin, family and I will be going to Gold Coast at the end of next month. Well, been a while since we've had a family. Oh, nice, lovely. Oh, that'll be great. She looks $1 million. Yeah, so I mean, a lot of these there's some big collectors for the lady ones. All right, so I'll put that in there for you, Anthony. Congratulations, and I'll bring these. I'll add these to your pile that I've got stored for you. You got like 5 packs there now. I don't know. Jeepers, it's really building up. Next up is Secondhand Guy. Let's do this. We've got some Temporal Forces for you. Wifus, they're called? Wifus? I don't know if that's meant to be like, am I meant to say that out loud? I don't know. Are you setting me up? Licky Tongue. Your little Charabug, Slugma, Solosis, Palafin, Eerie, Colossal, Raichu, Bolton, Whimscott. Okay, nothing in that one. Oh, okay. Oh, well, okay. All right, maybe I'll send it Friday. If I don't send it Friday, I'll just send it early next week. Because it'll be coming by tracked postage. It won't be a letter because I've got quite a few. So maybe I'll just send it next week to make sure that you're home. Flamigo, Porygon, Little Cheerleader, Toad's Cool, Luxurious Cape, Snorlax Doll, Ferroseed. Oh, Groudon, Volcanion. Jeepers, nothing. All right. Hit pile for Secondhand Guy. So for those that don't know, what we do is if you don't get a hit, I've got a little stack over here, which has a whole bunch of hits in it. Now we have 18 cards in this one. So Anthony, Secondhand Guy, can you please give me a number between 1 and 18, please, sir? And I'll pull something out for you. Number 7. All right, let's do it. Good luck. There's a few goodies in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, nice little Pikachu. Cutie. I'll add that to your stash as well. I think I've still got a few more of yours to send. All right, so there's 17 in there. All right, now we get on to Dion. Oh, I'll send it next week then, mate. I'll send it next week. Dion, here we go, man. You've been winning on a regular basis as well. The amount of streaks and consistency that people have, and it seems to go in waves, because like this week, well, I speak too soon, Jaden will probably win something in the members. It's just crazy how consistent it is, and then people will go for ages not getting anything. I don't know. It's like last year when we did the Switch. People have been putting in money every week, and then I remember one girl, she'd never joined our stream before. She jumped in, she purchased a raffle ticket for $5, and she came through and won the Switch. And she had just had her stolen or something, or she'd been trying to get one, and it like absolutely made her day, kind of thing. So like, you know, it's cool little stories like that. They're meant to go to who they're meant to go to, right? Eerie. All right, nothing in that one. We've still got a couple of weeks left, so hopefully I can continue to bring the fire for the goodies. Not sure what we're doing next week actually yet. Got to just finalize all those details. Pansage, Snow Runt, Singapore, Zebra Striker, Luxurious Cape. Tough one tonight, Dion. Nothing. All right, Dion, I need a number between 1 and 17, please, if you're still there. Otherwise, I'll pick a number for you. 1 and 17. Maybe he's not there. One and 17. Number 11. All right. Let's see what we can do. We'll try again. All right. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, yeah? Not too bad. Looks like some graffiti, I guess. Better than nothing. Congratulations. That means there's 16 in there now. Dion, you know the drill, mate. I'll get this out to you, sir. All right, let's move on to the members. And, you know, I always tell people now's the best time to be a member because there's not many people in the members. We're going to do a duck race. What will happen is after once we've finished Backpack for Vic Kids charity fundraiser, I'll probably just take some time just to replenish some dollars from the from the YouTube funds, and then we'll get back to weekly streams. And I want to try and bring some really good prizes for the member stuff as a thank you for supporting the channel. So stay tuned for that. That's to come. So duck race. Here we go. Let's set this up. How many names have we got? Members. We've got 10 members tonight. No worries. There's 3 winners, first and second place, and then a wooden spoon for whoever comes last. Let's make this a 1-minute timer. 1 minute. And then we'll go names, edit the names. Done. I'll just make sure no one else jumped in. Members, no one else jumped in. Okay. Here we go. Time for a duck race. 1 minute. Good luck, you 10 little duckies. All the best. You've got this. I believe in you. May the best ducky win. We've got a little Batman tonight. Dion. Hey? Johnny Boy's a wizard, I think. Jen's all purple star. And then we've got MC. Mal's cruising in the middle. Eddie's at the... Oh, is that? That Justin at the back? Jaden's just cruising. I reckon Jaden's going to win because he always seems to sneak out of nowhere. And Dusty Duck, she's been cheeky tonight too, by the looks of it. Here we go. The final push, 25 seconds. Although Justin's at the back still, so he'll probably sweep up as well. Dusty Duck's gone a bit too fast. Wendy, what are you doing? Slow. You're putting the gas on too early. 14 seconds. Here we go. 10 seconds now. Justin's pushing. Here he comes. Here he comes. Oh, Dion out of nowhere. Way to go, Dion. And then it's James. And get a second chance. Maybe you will take home some fire. So Dion's come first, and then Eddie. Eddie's one of our regulars as well in the members. And then for the wooden spoon tonight, by the way, anyone that wins in the public and anyone that wins in the member, you all get a raffle ticket for next week. And we've only had one of those people ever win once, actually. And then the wooden spoon is, Mel and Otis. So you guys will get a raffle ticket for next week. Congratulations. You guys have been winning a few of those as well. All right. Let's open these up for the members. So there's Mel and Otis's wooden spoon for next week. So close, Justin. Yeah, you were picking up some of the wooden spoons over the last few weeks as well. All right, so for the members today, we've got 3 packs of Temporal Forces and 1 pack of Paradox Rift. Let's do it. You're welcome, Mel and Otis. You are welcome. Thanks for being here. So yeah, once we finish up for Backpacks fundraising, there'll be some other stuff that I'm working on as well, but we'll probably focus a bit more on the Pokemon fun stuff as well, just to have a bit of fun. And we'll do Q&A and all the usual stuff. And we'll still do giveaways, of course. Shaman. Here we go. So this is for Dion again. It's a nice card, but no hit. Okay. Pack number 2. Jeepers, Dion. It's a tough one tonight for you. Actually, it's been tough for everyone. I don't know what's going on there. Hopefully we get something. Breloom, Roly-Coly, Bramblin, Girafarig, Electivire, Little Cutie. Ooh, what have we got here? Nothing. Noctowl and... Oh, there we go. A little Giraffe. One little hit there. Let's see if we can get some more. Actually, I'll just sleeve that up before I forget. Wrong one. What a night, jeepers. Folks, I mean, we're getting close to the end, but was there any other questions that people had? More than happy to continue the banter while I'm doing this. Any last questions? Curious about anything? Open book on these things. I mean, happy to chat about it. Any questions if you've got them? Bronzor, Mighty Yena. Oh, here's that little cutie. Great Tusk, Salvatore, Bronzong. Ooh, that's a nice card. Not too bad. I'll put that to the side. A little Melmetal and nothing there. Okay, well, at least you are getting some hits. And then got a little Paradox Rift here for you. Hopefully we get something there. Gee, it was a bit light, wasn't it? A bit light. At least we're getting one thing. Well, we got the Awakening Drum as well. We got a Vanillish. We got an Onyx, a Tinkatink, a Charcadet, a Musquarian, Ancient Booster, Nimble. It's an interesting Pokemon. It's a Grasshopper Pokemon. Okay. A Honedge and nothing. Jeepers. Well, Dion, I mean, you didn't go empty-handed. We did get you a couple there. It was a bit rough, though, wasn't it? This is a nice card. I do like these cards because they have like this nice texture to them. All right, next up is Eddie, my man. Hope you're doing well, Eddie. All right, I'll add that to Dion's big pile now. And you get 2 tickets for next week, buddy. Well done. At the moment, I'm funding your Pokemon collection. All right, let's do this for Eddie. Let's start off with the Paradox Rift for Eddie. See what we can do. The price is rising on those pink cards. Yeah, I was thinking that they would start to do that as well. They're pretty cool. They're very nice. I mean, not everyone's going to like them, but I personally do like them. And I think sometimes that's what it just takes is at the start, yeah, maybe they go up high, then they drop down. But I think in the long term, they're going to become, really, really, not really, really popular in terms of collecting, but it'll be one of those things where people are like, I want to collect all those. So, you'll be able to sell them again. Chantal, Garbodor, little Pulse, Lipard. Oh, okay. We did get a little hit there for you, Eddie. Number 1. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see. Got some Temporal Forces. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Got a little Skitty. Electabuzz, Bramblin, Mr. Giraffe again, Saucebuck, Mudbray, Finizen. Ooh, nice. Way to go. I don't know if that's worth anything. Let's have a quick sticky bag. Gouging Fire. What a beautiful card. EX. Ancient. Oh my, okay, that's the higher one's going for the alt art is going for a lot more. This is number 188. Let's see. It's just going for $8 or so. That's all right. Still a beautiful card. Still a beautiful card. Yeah, it is a nice one, isn't it? Get that sleeved up for you, sir. Congratulations. There we go. All right. Then we got another. Oh, sorry. I need to go back to the poke cam. Sorry. Are the Pokemon cards given away in Macca's Happy Meals? Actually, yeah. So they actually can be. So this is a bit of a weird answer because at the start the hype is like crazy. Everyone wants to get them. People are willing to pay a bit bigger dollar for the cards that they want. But I think in the end, they probably die off a little bit and then they become quite saturated. Obviously, there's always going to be some of the hollows and stuff. I haven't personally collected them. I only wanted the Torchic. Justin or Johnny Boy might be able to provide a bit more better feedback on this one. But I mean, look, it's some of them are and some of them aren't. I mean, actually, yeah, that's what Justin just said. Some of them are and some of them aren't. Right? It comes down to like anything when it comes to selling. Is you just got to do the research. Like all these cards. I mean, some of these cards will be worth a couple of cents. Some of these cards might be worth $1. And to the right person, if you've got 100 of these and they're willing to pay you $1 each, well, that's not too bad, right? So it just comes down to research. Interesting little guy. No hitting that one. And then the last pack magic for Eddie. Let's see if we can get some fire for Eddie. Jeepers, it's been a bit of a not a big one for the night with the cards tonight, has it? Let's see. I think next week we've got more Pokemon stuff. We've got a pack battle. I think we're doing as one of the winners. Demise. Here we go. Come on. Hey, there we go. Eddie, my man. Way to go. Surely this guy's worth a little bit more. 193. Yeah, he's going for a bit more. He's going for 23. Slabbed, he's going for a bit more, but yeah, that's not too bad. Beautiful card. Absolutely beautiful. What a cool card, mate. Well done, Eddie. Eddie, you've picked up all the fire tonight. Jeepers. Look at that. What a cool card. That's epic. Look at that smile. There are chase cards in the sets that are rarer. I believe, if my information is correct, is the next set is going to have 2 secret rares that won't be on the checklist. That's cool to know. That's cool to know. You're welcome, Eddie. You're welcome. Again, I think I'm kind of being the one that's helping you create your Pokemon collection, which is, I enjoy that. It's great fun. It's probably better for you too, so you don't spend too much money. But you did well, Eddie. Well done, mate. I think you did really well. I'll get these all sleeved up. So, folks, look, that's pretty much the end of the evening. But I will quickly just spend a little, 5 minutes, and not even 5 minutes, probably just a few minutes to just remind everyone of what's coming up. So, we've got a couple of weeks remaining. What's the date today? 4th. We finish the last live stream through the week. The Wednesdays will be on the 25th of September. That's actually my birthday, and that will be just, I'll just spend some time and we'll finish up basically these weekly live streams for backpacks. And then on the 29th, we have the big main event, which is basically, that's the next best thing that you can jump into if you want to win some really good stuff. And there'll be some additional prizes and little giveaways that I'll be doing as we progress into that live stream, because it'll probably go for about 2 hours. But if you would like to get involved with that, you can jump over to this link, click on there, you can spend $5, you can get a ticket, you can potentially walk away with $1,500 worth of goodies. If you're wanting to have a bit of fun, and if you want to help elevate some of the dollars for backpacks, you can pick up a pack of the 151 Japanese for $15, and that will be shipped to you afterwards. And then if you make any additional donations, which are all tax deductible, mind you, if you make any $5 donation, that will give you another ticket and a chance to get that bag, or it might be another video game console, or you might win the Nikes, or you might win some more Pokemon stuff. So there's a few options in there, some great opportunity. And there's, to be honest, guys, there's not many people that have entered, which is really unfortunate. So, spend up, be generous. It's all going to backpacks anyway. And you'll get some great opportunity. And what I'll probably do is I'll put like a like a bounty on anyone that gets the Master Ball cards as well. And we're going to make it fun. We're going to make it fun. So get involved with that if you would like to get involved. Maybe you don't want the Pokemon cards, you can buy them for someone else. Heck, you can buy them for me for all I care. But buy it as a gift for someone else. As a giveaway, or just we can open it. We can say some nice words to the individual that we're buying it for. If you want to surprise another member or another subscriber, you can purchase something, you can put a message in there, and we can make that happen. So please do help with that. We're on $5,565. We have a long way to go. It would be great to beat last year's. We might not hit the 20,000. I would like to, But if we don't, it would be great to beat the $11,000 mark. If we can get to 12,000, that means we've done better than last year. So let's see what we can do, folks. Appreciate you all being here. You can reach out anytime if you have any questions, thoughts, ideas about any of this, or if you're just wanting to donate or whatever, reach out. You can ask a question about it, or but the main thing that I would ask is if you can't do any more donations, if you're not interested in doing a donation for this, is share it then to maybe that someone that could, that maybe would be willing to purchase some Pokemon cards or whatnot. So that's that. Congratulations to all the winners. There was one very lucky winner tonight, and then a few other follow-ups. So thank you all for getting involved and continuing to dig deep into your pockets. I know it's not easy, but it is greatly appreciated because it is going to make a difference to lives, like to kids' lives. So thank you very much. Take it easy. Look after yourselves. Be kind. And we'll be back here again next week doing it all again. And hopefully we'll be getting past that $6,000 mark next week. So you all have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you next week. Ciao.